Good afternoon. This is Christopher Earl Strunk. I'm coming to you from Rockefeller Plaza. We're right across from NBC News, and we're going to be handing out leaflets regarding Brian Williams being a Boy Scout compared to Savannah Guthrie. After we're finished handing out leaflets here exposing the fact that the press is involved actively in maintaining a usurper in office, we're going to head up to Random House, where we'll have a press conference at 3 o'clock. You know why NBC is not number one? The what? ABC is number one?
I like it.
Well, that's Disney, right? It's Disney. They're doing the new Star Wars movie. Yeah, they bought the Lucas rights to Star Wars. Savannah Guthrie talks out of both sides of her mouth. Read all about it. So you came back.
We did.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
So Savannah Guthrie talks out of both sides of her mouth. Read all.
Mechanic, and she was an apprentice.
Okay.
Yeah. And now she caught up to me.
Usually you don't get that
28. What's wrong with NBC? Let's see what the sign says.
Find out why NBC is no longer popular? My name is Christopher Strunk. I'm standing out in front of Random House Publishing. Thanks. And I'm following up on a letter that we wrote to Random House Publishing's Chief Counsel, Sue Morris, to ask if she would deny that they were involved in the falsification of copyright documents on Dreams from My Father. That was filed by Greaves and his agent in 1995. Greaves died in 2006 and was not involved in the falsification of documents. Now, whoever falsified the documents misspelled his name twice when they were forging the document, which they got by fax, and they forged the document, sent it back by fax, and changed the various documentation. Now, I went to the Copyright Office, the U.S. Copyright Office, who was absolutely refused to give a certified copy of a public document, which is only $35. I hired a patent and copyright attorney who was stymied at why they wouldn't release a public document. So anyway, I've got a blow-up copy. These are court admissible evidence which we were using in court last year. I'm now in D.C. Circuit, where the three-judge panel is reviewing the evidence for a remand back into district court before Judge Leon, Richard Leon. So we're taking on not only Random House, we're taking on NBC News, whose representative who attended a press conference at the White House in the 27th April 2011, Savannah Guthrie, perjured herself, committed treason as far as I'm concerned, by certifying a false document, and that she was doing that specifically because Donald Trump had offered $50 million to get a certified copy. So Savannah Guthrie, if anybody's going to replace Brian Williams, he looks like a Boy Scout compared to Savannah Guthrie. She wants to be the liar-in-chief of NBC News. So the noise out here is pretty heavy. We don't have leaflets. We've already had people who work here who don't want to lose their pension by exposing the fact that Penguin Random House are involved in a major cover-up to keep this Indonesian in office. And this Indonesian is in office primarily for the Trans-Pacific Partnership. He's acting as Bush 4. So that all of H.W.'s children, Clinton, who is his illegitimate son, W, who brought forward CAFTA, Clinton was, Bill Clinton is H.W.'s son, put in NAFTA, and now we've got this Indonesian who is a good friend of James Riyadi and the Lippo Group, who led him back in the country after being fined $8 million for bribing Clinton to get a hold of the sulfur-free rights for all of the Navy's fuel in Indonesia. So that we're now faced with the TPP, which is what Random House is involved with, in doing an international trade agreement that would take away the sovereignty of the United States in court and to allow a contract for trade to be in favor of the non-American company, which would be able to set its own currency exchange rates. So I'm going to hand out some leaflets here, and I'll do a better summary after this as part of this video.